How to find our passion. Stop. Step back. Remember the time when you had wild dreams. The dream of being an explorer, an actor, a dancer. A time when you want to fly in the air. Remember the time when you were a kid and you always think of doing the crazy things if allowed. The things for which you spent the entire day on thinking, the things thought of which gives you energy, thinking of which make you feel like flying in the air. Those thoughts were your passion, for which you don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to climb a mountain to find it. You don't need to go underneath the water to explore it. You don't have any need to find it under the rock. Where it is. Just take a break. Take a deep breath. Relax. Keep your mind calm. And look inside you. Step back into the past. Recall that child in your past who spent the whole day in thinking. Who has many sleepless nights where he dreams of an amazing life with opened eyes? A child who never wants to settle for less. That child is buried inside you. Stand up. Look for him, search him, he is nowhere else. Just close your eyes, sit down and think. Discover the world of mysteries residing inside you when you were a kid. Discover the world which was so vast, so glorious. Where you used to live for years as a child. Do you forget that world? My friend, I want to ask you where you are burying the child who had countless dreams, who was passionate enough to never let an ordinary life. The child with passion, the child with dreams. Go look at yourself. Is it you or a skeleton who has crushed his soul? Whose eyes forget to sparkle while carrying dreams? Who is now living someone else's dreams? Your wild dreams. All in vain when you start joining the race, for you never been a path for which you sacrificed your dreams. You are going to be a part of the race for which you drained the meaning of your life. You are going to settle for less. Stop. Take a breath. Ask yourself, is it really you? Ask your inner child why you are going to settle for less. Stop here, just sit down and think the things you are doing are really those you were passionate about. Is this the life you dreamed of for years? You are making your life a slogging round of dullness. You are engaged in drudgery to pay your utility bills or meet the deadlines set by someone who has taken control over your life. Recall the time when you were your own master, and you were moving towards your goal. Remember the passion you had in your childhood, where you want to be a footballer, or you want to be a scientist, you dreamed of traveling the world. That was the passion, my friend, that was the passion you should go for. That was the passion for which you were not expecting anything in return. That was the passion you were true for. That was the passion for which your heart giggles. You 24/7 game is just a race, my friend, it's not a passion. You can never encourage your kids to try new things, to develop their passion. By grinding your own dreams, you can never set an example before your kids to live a lively life. Your kids can never find out their inner peace. They can never discover the unique paths of their lives. They will grow up like you, taking adult responsibilities. Taking adult responsibilities is not a bad thing, my friends, but it is something which will devote them to fulfill their obligations by grinding their dreams, by crushing their passion. As an adult, if you recall the time when you were a kid and had many dreams which you lost in the way of fulfilling the obligations you never thought of, it is the time to reconsider that child in you, who forgot the things for which he was ardent about. Will you reconsider that child in you? Will you recall that child in you, or will you be a responsible adult who has a meaningless life? I want to ask you a question, my friend. Do you get up every day with a smile on your face because you have passion for the activities that you are going to perform on that day? Or it was not like that? Recall the time when you were a kid, when your morning was not like that, when every day was a new day for you. Remember the time when you wake up with enthusiasm for the activities that lie ahead. When you leap from the bed because you don't want to stay there for long. Because you had many things to do, because you had a motive. Because you had a passion. Pay attention to that thing which burns your heart, for which you want to sacrifice your nights, for which you wake up with new hope in the heart, a new vision in the eyes, and a new destiny ahead. My friend, is it you now whose job is making him sick, whose heart has drained, whose soul has crushed? Once you start living with a purpose, you discover your passion. I promise you your mornings will be meaningful, your nights will be full of dreams and enthusiasm. I want you to pay keen attention to the things which makes you happy. Please understand your inner peace, your happiness, your energy which drives people on the moon, the energy using which people explore the glories of life. The energy which allows you to overcome every obstacle. Remember the greatest heroes of the society having boundless energy and willpower like Martin Luther King, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Bob Marley. They all were the men and women of passion. They all were having a purpose in life. They were passionate about doing something crazy, of discovering something amazing. Passion is what insists Steve Jobs build Apple. It is what insists the Wright brothers build an aeroplane. It is what insists Columbus discover America. Passion will never let you down, it will motivate you to overcome daunting obstacles. I am not here to define your passion, it is you who will define his own passion. It is you who will drive to it, it is you who will discover it. When you do everything for some purpose, when you don't care about the hours it takes, when you never bother to the obstacles, and you will ready to do everything that it takes, only then you will be on your track. Believe me my friends, you can never compare the satisfaction and the joy by doing things which were meant to be done by you rather than doing things which were never meant for you. Try to get back your passion, try to put meaning into your life. All of you have a passion at some point in your life. The problem is you forgot your passion by fulfilling someone else's passion. The problem is you drained your own dreams to fulfilling what someone else's dreams are. Identify our own passion, as nobody was created as a useless fellow. Here is the way to identify your passion. Life has a way to drag us away from the things once we loved. Ask yourself, what was my passion in the past days? What was the thing I dreamed of? What was that thing for which I can't keep myself on the bed for longer? Recall the time when you had an interest in something for which you spent your time by bumming around. Maybe you love to hike, maybe you want to join debate club because you often have mind-blowing ideas in your head. Remember the time you want to be the world's #1 footballer. Whatever the passion you had in your past being a kid, trying to find it out, try to reconnect that passion with your current life to make it amazing, to make it meaningful. Was it stamp collecting you were fond of? Or was it writing, by using which you can be like millions of writers in the world who are writing with a purpose, who are writing with a passion? You can be one of them if you can discover that lost writer inside you. You can be a great footballer if you find a lost passion for football. For identifying your passion, you don't have any need to go back to the past years or to be a child again. Just close your eyes, my friend, and find out that something for which your heart giggled. Try to find out that some things for which you had an aha feeling. Try to find out that something for which you used a very little effort. If you find that something's, congratulations, my friend, you have identified your passion. Your passion will make a room for you. Now recall, what is your passion? It is something you can do with ease and energy, with devotion and enthusiasm. It is the thing which draws the best out of you. That is your passion, my friend. Stop running away from your passion. Stop running behind the dreams you are not passionate about. Why you are listening to me? Maybe it is because you need to hear this. Maybe you are here to recognize your dreams. Maybe you are here because it's time to stop draining your dreams. It's the time when you will no longer crush your soul. My friend, go and explore your passion. Go and try to figure out that damn thing that assures life in you. Try to figure out that thing that keeps you alive. Stop running in the race you can never be a part of. You are just a step away from the life you always had a dream. You can get to it within the blink of an eye, my friend. It's time to wake up. Buckle up your shoes and start chasing your dreams. Stop running behind the dreams that were never meant for you. Stop living the life of others. Don't let anybody be a master of your dreams. Stop consuming your energy on the things or dreams that belong to someone else. This is your life, my friend. Stop limiting it. You need some personal restoration, my friend. It's time to configure the lost spark in you. It's time to reignite your passion. It's time to recall the damn thing which gives you energy, which motivates you, which allows you to be happy. You come for once, you live a single life of yours, you can play your own role. Nobody else is supposed to be playing your role or chasing the dreams once you had. Just wake up, my friend, and go for something valuable, something sparkling. Don't die with some regret in the heart, don't die without fulfilling your dreams, don't die too early, don't die before death. Live a life by which your heart giggles, your soul floats and your mind grow.